Is a Ducati less of a Ducati if it's not Ducati red? Not if it's the new Panigale V4 SP2. In fact, the opposite is true. The SP2's matte black finish establishes a direct connection to Ducati's 2022 MotoGP bikes. Think of it as a winter test stealth color scheme and you'll get the picture. In the Ducati lexicon, the SP in the bike's name stands for Sport Production. Based on the 2022 Panigale V4 S, the new SP2 naturally incorporates all the technical improvements announced last November for the S model, plus much more. The 1,103 cubic centimeters per cylinder engine delivers 215.5 horsepower at 13,000 RPM and 91.2 pound-feet of torque at 9,500 RPM in Euro 5 homologated form, while the EPA-compliant configuration shaves just a whisker, making 210 horsepower at 12,500 RPM. The present Euro 5 Desmo V4 represents a spectacular combination of very high peak power at extremely high revs along with massive torque, maxing out at 3,500 below maximum horsepower. That 3,500 rev range gives it a very exploitable performance envelope, and consider that really focused riders can safely push the engine deep into the redline all the way up to 14,500 RPM, where they'll be rewarded with an additional 2.5 horsepower if they truly need it. All in all, the Panigale V4 S engine is closely related to the 1-liter units that power Ducati factory machines in World Superbike. Let's explore some of the SP2's more tasty bits. First, it offers a STM Evo SBK dry clutch in place of the regular oil bath wet clutch. The STM Evo unit is directly derived from Ducati's World Superbike racers. The design ensures superior anti-hop performance, and riders can further tune it with a selection from Ducati's special parts list, allowing them to custom tailor the clutch's spring preload. The bike's final drive uses a lighter, 520 type chain. The Panigale V4 SP2's vastly improved chassis settings and lighter weight are the bike's other main virtues. Carbon wheels replace Panigale V4S's forged aluminium equivalents, substantially reducing unsprung mass by about 3 pounds each. The carbon wheels also reduce gyroscopic effect and of course naturally add an extra touch of exclusivity. Suspension also gets top-level upgrades. At the front, a 43mm male slider Öhlins NPX 25/30 fork features a pressurized nitrogen cartridge damping system, again derived from Ducati's racing forks. At the rear, the Öhlins TTX 36 shock is electronically linked to the fork and controlled by the new SmartEC 2.0 active management system. The system uses OBTI logic that works by objectives and not by clicks, allowing the rider to manage tuning in a much more intuitive way. The Brembo brakes are one step above the system adopted on the Panigale V4 S. The SP2's front brake features the latest racing-derived Stylema R 4-piston radial mount calipers gripping 330mm rotors. Bosch ABS Cornering Evo provides the electronic control, part of the complete electronic suite derived from the Panigale V4 S. Instrumentation is specific for the V4 SP2 and includes a GPS module as standard equipment, enabling an automatic lap time function. The selectable riding modes are the same as on the V4 S Race A, Race B, Sport and Street. The chassis remains unchanged, with a cast aluminum space frame using the engine as a stressed member. Steering geometry is as expected: 24.5 degrees of rake, 3.9 inches of trail, 57.8-inch wheelbase. Special attention has been devoted to the swing arm pivot location to obtain a natural anti-squat effect for better acceleration out of corners. Dry weight is down to 381 pounds. Since the Panigale V4 SP2 is intended to be the ultimate track day bike, the mirrors and license plate holder are all quick release. The clutch and brake levers are lightened and micro-adjustable, as are the foot controls and pegs. All are machined from aluminium billet, as are the triple clamps. While on that subject, each Panigale V4 SP2 is serially numbered in a limited edition, that number engraved into the top clamp. Naturally for track use, the street homologated exhaust and mufflers can be replaced with a special Akrapovic system, executed in titanium. The distinctive 4x2 is 11 pounds lighter and drops the dry weight to 370 pounds while bumping engine output up to 228 horsepower and 96.6 pound-feet of torque. All this helps make the Panigale V4 SP2 a legitimate street-legal track-ready superbike you can grow with, as well as one of the most refined Ducatis available today.